The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission had on August 11 moved to delay its decision on the ARK-21 shares Spot Bitcoin ETF application. Following this, Cathie Wood's ARK Invest and 21 shares has moved to apply for a separate Ethereum futures ETF in what many may consider a double-barreled approach for these firms. According to a filing with the SEC on August 24, ARK Invest and 21 shares will act as sub-advisor and sub-advisor respectively on two separate funds that seek to take invest in Ethereum futures contracts. These include the ARK 21 shares, active Ethereum futures ETF on the one hand, and Bitcoin and Ethereum futures contracts, ARK 21 shares, active Bitcoin strategy ETF on the other hand. This won't be the first time ARK Invest and 21 shares are partnering together to offer an ETF, as they had on different occasions jointly applied to offer a Spot Bitcoin FDC and a Graboleaf. Also, like the most recent application delayed by the SEC, then if approved, the ARK 21 shares active Ethereum futures ETF with ticker ARKs will invest in a portfolio of Ether futures contracts. This will include futures contracts traded on regulated and commodity exchanges like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. The fund is focused on futures contracts and would not directly invest in Ether or have any direct exposure to the spot Ether. Futures ETFs are known only to track the underlying asset's performance, while spot ETFs involve direct investment in the asset. And furthermore, the document noted that the fund's remaining assets would be put into short-term cash instruments like U.S. Treasury securities, money market instruments, and repurchase agreements. And these investments will serve as a way to shore up the fund's liquidity and hedge against its investments in Ether futures. Meanwhile, ARK Invest and 21 shares are also looking to offer the ARK 21 shares active Bitcoin Ethereum strategy ETF with ticker ARK. This fund will invest in both Bitcoin for to release and Ethereum futures contracts. Interestingly, this is similar to what Valkyrie was trying to do when it applied to the SEC to include ETH futures contracts as part of its Valkyrie Bitcoin strategy stories. And they do both, or according to the filing, there will be an active Bitcoin futures ETF and active Ethereum futures ETF known together as the underlying ETFs under the fund. That'll suggest that this fund is a two-in-one approach whereby there will be a standalone investment in Bitcoin futures and another for Ethereum futures. The remaining net assets of the fund will be allocated to cash or cash equivalents with a primary focus on U.S. government securities. Several traditional finance institutions have filed to offer a crypto ETF, both futures and spot. Some of these firms, including ARK Invest and Grayscale, have filed to offer both futures and spot ETFs. As such, it raises questions about whether these firms are truly bullish on the crypto space or whether other factors are involved. Nate Garaki, the president of ETF Store, pointed out that the total BTC futures ETF market is valued at less than $1.5 billion in assets under management. So it might not be profitable, especially for those looking to enter the market. However, if the market doesn't provide many profits for these firms, why are they looking to gain crypto exposure at all costs? A former BitMEX CEO, Arthur Hayes, for one, stated that these firms are simply looking to become the gatekeepers of crypto in a bid to balance their deposit base. He doesn't believe that these firms are bullish on the fundamentals of the crypto industry and are simply to make maximum profits when cryptocurrencies disrupt the economy.